Hey, so I'm actually doing something kind of funny. Um, Let me switch the cameras to. I don't usually do this one on YouTube, but it's okay. Let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out exactly how long it's supposed to take me to learn Arabic. It says approximately 2,200 hours of Arabic classes over 80 weeks, or 1.5 years of consistent language study. Yeah, you know when you're about to do something, but then something's on your mind, and you're like, you know what? Let me resolve that before I get into something else. I only do like 2 hours a week. mm, mm. It runs from level 0 to level 5. So, if you're just trying to be a tourist and survive, they're saying you would probably only need like 100 hours just to survive as a tourist. Hmm. I asked my teacher today, and he was like, we've been working on A0. I haven't even started A1 yet because I had to learn the new writing system. And he was like, it's going to take a very, very long time. And he couldn't give me an exact estimate, obviously, but he was just like, oh, I think they say for A1, it takes like 100 hours. A2 is even longer. And then I was like, oh, man. But he said I'm picking it up really fast. He's like, usually, what you do in 1 hour is what people usually do in 4 hours. And like when I'm teaching them when they're from like romance languages. I was like, okay, that's good. That's good. He's like, yeah, you're actually going through it really quickly, and your pronunciation is good, and your writing is really good as well. He's like, and your writing's only gonna get faster. But the whole point was that he was like, you would have to be really consistent, and it would still take a very long time. um, mm, mm, mm. Nowadays, I don't even see the word. Consonants. Oh, it was like category 1, category 2, category 3, category 4, and I'm like, dang, I don't see Arabic. Like, that's crazy. I scroll down, it's like, and then there's category 5, which are exceptionally difficult for native English speakers, which require 2,200 hours. Yeah. That's Arabic, Cantonese, Mandarin, Japanese, and Korean. And you know what languages I want to learn? I want to learn Arabic, I want to learn Mandarin, Japanese, and Korean. Those are the ones, like, those are my, like, I really want to learn these. And they're all the hardest ones. Nice. Mm-mm-mm. Hmm. Okay, hear me out. So 2,000 hours divided. So if I spent 2 hours every week for the rest of my life, in 19 years, I would be fluent. Something about this doesn't seem right. Hold on. Hey Tiana, how are you? And Crispy, what's up? Akrap, how was your day, by the way? How was everybody's day? It's Friday. Today felt like, I feel like every day's felt like Saturday, which is good, I think. But I'm always like, wait, what day is it? Um, wow, that's crazy. uh, hmm. Um, all right. I'll stop with that, with the nonsense. Isn't it such a different view, switching cameras? I'm having like the worst cramps ever. So if you see me cringing to myself, just know I'm suffering. Alrighty, enjoy the rest of work. Tiana, I'm good. I've been enjoying the day. My roommate and I, we went shopping. Thank you, Akra. Yeah, I gotta keep us some dog food. I got her, I was like, you know what? Let me get her a little bag of salmon and lamb for just to like mix in like half a cup with her food. And lamb is super expensive. I had no idea. Does anybody eat lamb? Because lamb is hella expensive. I thought salmon would be expensive. How many pounds is that? For a 5-pound bag of salmon, dog food, it was only like almost $6, but lamb was like $7.50. No, it was at least $2 more. I was not happy, but my roommate said lamb is good for them, so it's like lower on the allergen list. My middle finger has only been hurting more and more, and I think it's because I keep using it. Like I used it to pick up grocery bags today, and then I was like, huh, that wasn't very smart, huh? I don't eat the lambs. Well, I wasn't talking to you. You should get her, I mean, you might already have it, but you just have to comb. Like, whenever Kiba's shedding, I mean, obviously it's not my fault that she's shedding, but if it's a lot, I know it's my fault because I'm not brushing her as much as I should. Like, in the summers or, like, whenever it's hot, I have to brush Kiba. When we wake up, I have to deep brush her. And then, like, towards, like, midday, I would brush her again, like, just, like, quickly. And then at the end of the day, I would brush her. And I used to wipe her down. If I don't, it's like little animals jumping off of her. Just balls rolling away in the wind. But yeah, I have the one that it's meant for the double coat, so it just goes so deep. What am I doing? Metronome. Imagine working with the metronome. Could not be me. Yeah, literally, I'm like, why is my middle finger hurting? It's my left hand. I don't do anything with it. And then today, I'm at Walmart, and I'm like, all right, let me grab all the bags. And I literally went in with, like, my middle finger, hooked 17 bags on it. And then I was like, damn, my finger's kind of hurting. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't do it on the pinky. No, I respect the pinky. Where's my book? Oh man. Okay, 1 second. Let the ticking. I don't even know. You know when you're tired and wide awake? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, no, and I completely understand, Crispy. It can be hard, you know, when you when they are shedding that much, because you skip a couple days and it's like they look like they're from the street suddenly. Hey, Guinea, how are you? How was your day? I know, Crispy. Streamlabs finally came back yesterday. On it's okay. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure that when you left, Streamlabs left. Like the day Streamlabs disappeared was the last day you were here, and then it came back right before you came back. It's very weird. I don't know. I'm not saying you had anything to do with it, but I'm just saying that that's kind of suspicious. Suspicious, suspicious. What am I looking for? Oh, my phone. That's what I wanted. I've really lost it. I always do that. I'm not really one with my cellular device. Dang it. But I prospered. Nice. Glad to hear. Imagine losing your phone. And I can't call it because it's always on Do Not Disturb. Everybody. I have Elliot in here too. Oh no, I can't find it and I need it in case my roommate needs me for something. Is it perhaps in my parka? Okay. It is in my parka. Ooh, grapes sounds so good. Who can afford grapes? That's crazy. I'm about to start a grape garden. I almost got my first plant, and then I realized that it's a lot of responsibility. I got stressed out before I even had it, so I didn't get it. Wrong one. I feel like I'm all over the place. Oh, nice. I completely forgot that you had that. How many plants do you have? Crispy. La la la. That one always gets me because I don't understand the timing since it's like between notes. Oh, I have to ask my teacher about that tomorrow. Um, and being around a bunch of people, I'm just mad tired when I get home. Oh yeah, 100% Yin. I mean, it depends on the people. I will say that. Um, it can always be. It takes a lot of energy. It can be exhausting, but some people drain your energy more than others. Like when you're forced to be around certain people, or just like a bunch of different energies all at once, or just for a very prolonged period of time, yeah, it gets super super drained. But if I'm around people who kind of give me energy, it's very nice. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, let me try this one more time. Go with like everyone. Then got a small talk with customers sometimes. Just like, geez. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy your time away. You're very good at being social, and then you get to enjoy your solitude after. But yeah, that must be a lot. Especially because you work a lot. The good thing was never being the manager. Employees can hide and pass conversations to the managers and be like, all right, well, I'm gonna go. Who knows? Who knows what? Oh, not much, no. Yeah, I can understand that, Crispy. Like some days you just have more energy to give. I think for me it's I just don't like mandated social time. When I feel like I have to be social, like, hey, get out there, like you have to talk to everybody. It's like, oh. And then with mandated social time, you don't really get to choose the start and end times. Oh. Like, I don't even mind mandated if it's a very short amount of time. Like, hey, just go in there, just talk to this person for a bit, da da da. Okay. But when it's like, all right, for the next 8 hours, you got this. Like, dang. But I will say I have gotten a lot better being sociable and like career setting and things like that. But I think when it's like very personable, I don't mind being social if it's one on one. But when it's a whole group, I'm not a huge fan of group engagement. Or I guess I should say, when it's group engagement, I like to observe people. I thoroughly enjoy observing the atmosphere and listening and just taking it in. When it's one on one, I'm like a different person. Um, yeah. Are you guys like that? Or are you guys kind of the same no matter what? Yeah, they're the best. Hmm. I almost fell asleep with my glasses on. Yeah, they're by my bed. So far away. Yeah, and then people call you out. They're like, "What's wrong? Why aren't you talking? You're so quiet." Like, damn, bro. Like, I'm just listening. I like to, I don't know. I love people watching. And I love people who don't mind people watchers. You know that they're not like, "Oh, it's so weird. You're just being quiet. Why are you even here?" I like the people who, you know, they can appreciate those that are quiet. Yeah. I say, and that's the weird part, Ian, because like for me, there's usually always something I can add, but sometimes it's nice to just let other people talk, I guess. Stream is different, right? Like I definitely talk a lot with stream because the moment I go quiet, you know, there's nothing. Like, right? Like the whole point, I'm a narrator. I'm just a living, breathing narrator of what my life is like right now. Um, but yeah, with groups, it's like there are all these different brains in the room, and I'm like, oh, I want to know more about you, and you'll show me who you are if I just listen. So I like to listen to people. I like to see how they interact with the world, see what they think without my influence. Yeah, I agree, Crispy. Yeah. Okay. I'll spare you. Silent confidence. That's awesome. mm, yeah, I love that. I feel like the more Yin describes himself, the more I'm like, you sound amazing. I like this. And he's not even complimenting himself. He's just talking about who he is. Josh, hi. Welcome in. Hey, Josh, are you very sociable or are you quiet in groups? What do you like? Personally, I feel like I guess my ideal outlook would be um, a realistic optimist or an optimistic realist. Like I love in myself and in others like people who they're within the realm of reality, right? But it's like the whole, you know, looking at the cup half full. Like if you look at the cup, I just love this analogy. It's so simple, but I love it. It exists in the two states, right? It is half full and it is half empty. Both are true. No matter which one you want to focus on, you'll be right, right? Like I can't say you're wrong for saying it's half empty. But I just love when people look at life and I don't know, they see reality, they see what possibilities there are and potentials and what it is. And they're not negating that. They're not ignoring it. They're not turning a blind eye, but they're just choosing to look at what could be in a positive way. You know, the light of the situations. I love it. I get to know them, I act any way I want. Okay, that's good. It's good that you can be yourself. What about when they first meet you? What Josh do they get? I feel you. You gotta reel them in first, and then that's when you start showing your layers. Anything I say or do to make someone feel bad about themselves? Hmm. Interesting. Just like to live and let live. The question. Really think about it. Maybe try to find examples in your life. You don't have to tell me them, but do you think your level of empathy and care and kindness, or I guess just the fact that you're empathetic, caring, and kind, do you think that would change if the person wasn't reciprocating that to you? If they were treating you bad, if they made you feel bad about yourself? Josh, life for me is good. I feel good. I'm happy to be here. Doing good with like everything I have going on. I feel like I'm making progress on so many different facets of my life. What about you? How is life looking? Um, hmm. Okay. Yeah, you mentioned that before that if somebody, um, just like came at you crazy kind of thing, you will handle those situations. But I guess you mean like if it's like a loved one or something of that nature, things wouldn't change because it's a core value. Is that what you're saying? I guess where do you draw the line, you know? Not that I think that you have to stop being kind, caring, and empathetic just because somebody else doesn't show that to you. But I mean, because you don't, because that's truly who you are, those are your core values. What do you do when somebody treats you that way? Do you cut that person out of your life? Do you set extra boundaries? Do you just take it? What do you do? Hmm. Um, do you like, I guess, do you try to communicate it to them first? You know what I mean? Like, hey, um, what you're doing or what you're saying is making me feel this way. You know, like, do you try to resolve it, conflict resolution, or do you just kind of see or feel how they treat you and then you just walk away? Mm-hmm. Okay, wait, hold on. Life is good, but I feel stressed with school and taking tests and this is just starting so much work. I try to push myself to get it done. Just living right now. I love that that was so well rounded. You're like, I'm a little stressed. I do have a lot of work. I'm really trying my hardest. I have a beautiful girlfriend, and you know, you out here doing it. Um, mm. Is it the written test that's bothering? Is that holding you back? Like, is it signs or like rules, laws? Like, what is it that's kind of holding you back there? Um, Also with the work, I know I hear a lot of students complaining about that because it's all, I mean, I don't know if you're actually going to school, but if you're doing it online, it can be really hard because there are no accommodations and it's even more work than usual sometimes. Hmm. Bring that towards me. And they're making me feel bad about myself. Depending on the situation, I would address it and just see what I have to do. Cut them out if I have to do whatever to keep my peace. Hmm. Good. I was just curious. I like to pick your brains a little bit. Thank you for answering my questions. For sure, talk to them about it. I mean, we wouldn't be close in the first place for no reason. Yeah. I definitely agree. I think, I guess personally, like I've had an issue with that in the past because, you know, it's the whole thing of when somebody very close to somebody you love starts to treat you poorly, um, or just continues to, I suppose. When you try to bring it up, usually, I guess not usually, but in my experience, um, uh, I think the hardest part in my past has always been that people get in my head like maybe it's not bad. You know, like it's not a big deal or it doesn't matter kind of thing. You know, that loop of like, ah, you must be crazy if you think that your feelings are valid. But now going forward, I'm like, that's such a baseless argument. Like I just feel like I don't worry about those things anymore because it's just insane to me. Like I wouldn't even be able to entertain that on a serious level. I'm like, wait. So you can't have an adult conversation about other people's feelings? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Oh my goodness. That's what I. That's exactly how I felt about it. Because my thing was like, even if someone doesn't see or someone doesn't agree or like feel that same way, their feelings matter and they're valid because that's how that person feels. So it's important to talk about it, right? But it's really interesting. I mean, not to get into like my old situations too much, but just my little side note since it's just us. It's like a tight knit little group that we have here. um, oh my God, it used to be so difficult because I share a lot about who I am and my mind and how I perceive the world and what I think about the things around me and my feelings. Right? I share a lot of that with you guys. So just imagine if we were like, I don't know, very, very personable. um, you know, like I give a lot of myself to another person, and people with bad intentions will pick up on that a lot. So imagine if I said, like, hey, you're invalidating my feelings, and I think the important part, if I come to you and I'm telling you that the things that you said put me down and they were belittling and it made me feel bad about myself, that stuff matters, right? But then the immediate response would be, well, I'm telling you that I feel, and my feelings matter because they're valid and because I feel them, so you should care that I feel like you're coming at this all wrong. And it's like, oh. And then I'm just sitting there like, wow. So it was the worst. It was like being punished for being honest, or continuing to be tortured by not. It was horrible. Like, imagine any time you brought up something that was a problem, they were like, well, I feel the same way. Now, suddenly, all of a sudden. And I used to test it out. Like, I would ask them, like, hey, like, are you feeling any way? Do we have any problems? Like, are we good? Da da da. Okay. Well, on my side, when they say no, I'm like, well, on my side, I felt this way. Da da da. Yeah, me too. What? Don't do this to me. I would be sitting there dumbfounded, like, you're fucking with me. Oh my gosh. I couldn't. Right? Or like, I'll just never forget, like, times when I'm calling the person and I'm like, hey, like, I missed you. I just wanted to talk to you. I love you, blah, blah, whatever the case. And it's just silence. Okay. Aren't you busy? No, I mean, I'm heading to the gym. Da, 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 I just want to talk to you, blah, blah, blah. I just want to talk to you. And they're just being cold. And I'm like, all right, well, like, I guess we'll talk later. I'll probably be busy, or you'll probably be busy. Like, very, like, negative outlook. And we would get off the phone, and then later, I feel like you don't make time to talk to me. I'm like, I call you all the time. It was always confusing. Like, I just can't handle situations where when you're actively putting an effort to something and people don't appreciate it, nor do they reciprocate it, and then they complain that they're not getting more. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I know you call me every chance you get. I know you see me whenever you can. I know you're trying to work your schedule around to match mine. But you're falling short. You don't make time. You don't prioritize. You don't do this. And it's like, what? like that's not true, and I think being in situations like that for so long, really, the scariest part of being in situations like that is that it was for the first time ever I was in a situation with somebody where I felt like I was losing myself in that situation. Like, I was always really good about not choosing good partners, but being with people who, at the very least, like, wouldn't, like, scream at me or call me out of my name or disrespect me, like, blatantly, or, like, make me feel fearful and things like that. And when you're in a situation for so long like that, I felt like I was just so, I don't know, full of resent, because, when you're trying to communicate and you're just, like, hitting brick walls, and then, the gaslighting, and then it's always, like, becomes, like, this cycle. Then so I found myself, like, stooping to their levels. Like, now I'm raising my voice. Now I'm upset. Now we're both upset. And it's like, it feeds those kinds of people, like, when they finally get you to break, it's like that's what they wanted. And and it was really sick, and I hated it. And it was the first situation I've had like that. Like anybody in my life would tell you, like, if we were talking and you yelled, they said, like, we're not talking anymore. When you can carry a real conversation, then we can talk again, because it's supposed to be a conversation. You know, like, we're not supposed to be yelling at each other. You called me out of my name? Oof. That's never happened, but it's been close. Like, cursing, not even like cursing, just like in conversation. Like, if we're upset and you curse, I don't want to talk. You're getting too hype. I was very like on that. But yeah, with this situation, it was very no. Yeah, my code is Life of Dolly. If anybody does buy stuff from Epic, Life of Dolly. Life of Dolly, I do have my creator code. I don't buy stuff from Rocket League, if I'm gonna be honest. I have Interstellar, I have Dissolver. There's really not much else I need. I have Cristianos. That's it. Hello, Jasper. Okay. Yeah, apologies for spending so much time on that. I feel like it's unnecessary to speak about. But I forgot to put my cover on last night. Yeah, Anthony, glad you got to catch one. Welcome in. um, mm, mm, mm. um, so for YouTube streams, I know it's a very different feel than Twitch, right? It's a lot more personable, small circle. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Yes, I believe so. And then Sundays we do our Psych Sunday, which is like all about the deep conversation and just like good topics. We play like psychological type games. And this week is part 2 of the, how do you pronounce it, Doki Doki Literature Club. It's not what you would think. If you've played the game or you've seen someone play it, then you know what I mean. But no spoilers. It's my first time playing. So if you guys are gonna be here on Sunday, definitely watch part 1 to see what was going on. It's crazy. Yeah. I hesitated with the apology because I'm like, is this one of those unnecessary apologies? Because I'm trying to be better about that, feeling unnecessary guilt. But I suppose I'm apologizing because I try to choose my words very carefully when speaking aloud about relations I've had in the past, just because I don't know. Ugh, great. I don't know. I guess I try to believe that people can change, and I don't want to. I don't know. Never mind. Never mind. Oh. I still don't know it. Okay, that's exactly how I felt, Crispy. And I say it a few times. I'm like, I don't know, like it's still like, cause for the first couple hours, I'm like, all right, this is exactly what I would think it would be until it's not anymore. Like, it's crazy. Um, awesome, Anthony. And it's, oh man, I loved it. Mm. Yeah, I mean, it's so funny because like people always say like people don't change, but then they talk about all the time about how people change for the worse. So what you're really saying is people don't change for the better, and that doesn't make sense. I don't even think it's like extraordinarily rare. I think it just depends on what it is that they're trying to change. And yeah, I completely agree. Like people, they have to acknowledge it as an issue first of all, want to change it, and actually put in the work. Um, so changing isn't necessarily about being a different person. I think, depending on how you look at it, you could argue you were always capable of being whomever, right? Like the person that I was years ago was very different, but it was still who I am. You know, like there are different time, I guess, different stages of time and stages of life where I may have seemed very different, but at the end of the day, it was still like a truth of who I am. And I think the older I get, like the more of those will carry and follow with me. Because a lot of who you are is, it can be reflections and influences of the things around you, things you've internalized, things that you see and experience. But you can still see it, Crispy. You're just like a fly on the wall. You'll see the chat and you see me. Do I believe in theories? Isn't everything a theory? The whole point of a theory is that it's only what we go by until we prove it wrong. um, there's not like anything particular that I'm like, oh, hard fan. But what does that mean, Yin? You know what I mean? Like I feel like, I feel like when people say that, they're not actually saying much. But I'm wondering, since you're very different, I'm wondering what you're trying to say. You know, like no matter what, you always be you. But what does that mean? Because who are they? You know? Like, how do you judge who a person is, especially not being the person themselves? Like, I've always been aware of who I am, and it still surprises me sometimes when I look back at versions of myself that were completely 100% genuine of who I was. But life experiences and things, and like actively working on finding maybe, I guess, broken pieces within me or just things that I want to better myself in and like accomplishing that. Oh my gosh. I'm just talking about me. um Personal change, the possibility of people labeling you as a hypocrite, and as humans we have, I definitely think some people, I wouldn't say as humans, I would say some people are like that. I definitely agree. Some people, it's very weird the way that they'll limit themselves for their pride and pride alone. I don't really have much pride. And I say much because I don't want to say I don't have any pride and then someone's like, remember that one time that, I don't know, you did something very minuscule. Like, I'm sure that I have a small amount of pride. I can't think of anything actively, but like I don't mind being the first to say that I'm sorry or like that I miss you, or that I want something, or ask for help, or I don't know. But it can be hard. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have pride hindering me. And I know exactly what you mean, Anthony. Like, it can be hard when the world is kind of matching you with hate or resistance with it. But I think a lot of the time, a lot of that's in people's heads more than what's actually going on in reality. Because a lot of people think that people care about them more than they actually do. You know, like everybody's worried about them and what they're doing. But most people, they're either just nosy or they don't care at all. That's good, yeah. I mean, it can be. All right. Okay, thank you. I'll start again. It's okay. Okay, I heard it's fine. um, I was saying that I think we could say everything is socialized, but it doesn't necessarily mean that everybody is actively internalizing and acting on that. And a good example is the example that society over sexualizes women, but it doesn't necessarily mean that everybody is over sexualizing women, right? Some people actively do it. Some people actively try not to because they know people are actively doing it. So just because something is like implicitly and subliminally messaged all throughout society and maybe modeled, doesn't necessarily mean that people are going to abide by it in that way. You know what I mean? Like, you constantly see people maybe be ridiculed or be called a hypocrite or not get anywhere when they're trying to change themselves. And some people might internalize that and not want to try to change at all, or maybe already have a bitter attitude about changing because they don't think they're going to get something out of it at the end of the day. But I think the big difference would be the type of person that cares more about getting something out of it from others, like the external factors, versus getting something out of it internally. Like, I want to change for myself. I want to change for me and my loved ones that do care about me. I want to change for peace of mind, you know, because then the inspiration, the motivation behind it's so different that even if you were socialized around all those other factors, like, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Does this make sense? How was just Wait, why are we ignoring that? Wait, why are we ignoring that? Wait, what happened? Did I say something that made you want to ignore that? I read the lips though. Okay, let me turn the page. It's raining man. Hallelujah. Oh, okay, okay. All right, so I'll put the thought on a pause. And you ever like put deodorant on and you get hot and you can feel your deodorant melting? Like you don't stink or anything, and it's not like a big deal, but it's uncomfortable because now you're like deodorant's all wet. Like I don't know. I'm kind of going through that, and I'm like, damn, like how hot is it in this room that my deodorant's melting? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Anthony. Yeah, I'm just doing my finger exercises. This is literally just to warm up my hands. It just takes a while. um, okay, I made it seem like I don't vent to anyone or discuss my feelings, but I meant it in a pretense of how I used to be. That's how I read it. And then I do have it. I'm still kind of cautious. Yes, I completely understand and I agree. Yeah, I think a lot of people go through that, unfortunately. But it's the best part is that you recognize that you have a new set of people in your life that you can open up with and you can trust, and it's okay to be hesitant. I think those right kinds of people that are with good intentions and are looking out for you will let you come at your own pace. You know, no need to force people out of their shell. Just gotta be patient. But don't be afraid to, communicate, I don't know, like your love language, the way you want to feel loved and appreciated. I feel like we always save that conversation for relationships, but I think friendships are just as, if not more important, at least to single people, right? Like, friendships are very, very important, and even when you're in a relationship, but I feel like there's a lot of single people that don't realize how valuable friendships are as well. Um, but yeah. I just don't vent. But do you answer questions? I feel like you answer my questions, but do you actually answer questions that are personal to things going on in your life real time? Because I don't know your real personal life, so I don't know if you do. A new family from live streams, and I've enjoyed every second of it. That's awesome. That's amazing. Like, that's the best part of the platforms, Just that opportunity for people to find their space, to find their second home. Some people the first, if they're asked. Oh man, I've had a lot of friends like that, and I love asking questions. But some people, and I don't know if you're like this, but you need to ask the exact question, or they'll never tell you. What's wrong? Nothing. Just got some stuff on my mind. Like what? Not much. But I mean, it's like, but if you ask, like, oh, did something happen to your grandpa? Then they're like, yeah, something did happen. Like, damn it, how am I supposed to know that? I don't mind having to ask people, but I feel like if something's wrong and somebody asks you if there's something wrong, if you can trust them, you know, either tell them or, you know, be honest about how you're feeling. Like, oh, you know, yeah, there is something wrong, but I don't think I'm ready to talk about it, or can we talk another time, or I don't think I have the words, or this is what I need from you, and it's not talking, right? Like maybe I just need a hug or a distraction or whatever the case. Oh yeah, Akrab. See, Crispy, Akrab's like the fly on the wall. And imagine he's hearing real time and he still can't participate because he's working. Hi, my mamas. Hi, my beautiful girl. You okay? You okay? Yeah, which is good. That's good that you're honest with yourself and others. Hi, boo boo. Um. Sorry. Dun, dun, dun. Akrab, remember when that used to be hard for me? Ha ha. Nice, nice, nice. Hey, what are you doing, ma'am? Little Popeyes. Now you woke up Elliot. I don't think you guys have ever seen Elliot. He doesn't really know how to jump on things. Elliot! Elliot! Come here. Come here, puppy. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I want you guys to see him. Elliot! Oh, he's a foodie. Oh my goodness. Come here, Elliot. No, not you, Kiba. Elliot! Up! Elliot. Alright. Up! Not you, Kiba. Kiba, get down. Get down. Go. Elliot. Elliot, come here. Jump. Up. No, not you, Kiba. Kiba, down. Here, here, here. Elliot, come here. Up. Up. Come on. Up. Come on. Up. Come on. Come on. This is Elliot. Here. Good boy, puppy. Good boy. Yeah, he's a cutie. Okay, that's it. That's it. Okay, now go down. Go down, Papa. Good girl. Good boy. Wow, this is so strong. The big boy wrenches at the end before the doggies. Yeah, now they're sniffing around. Keep us staring at him like, this is my room. Don't be sniffing around. Trude. Big brain Akrab. And let me just say, I've been called that for about 15 years now. Ah, that's amazing. See? This is why we get along, Akrep. Hey, no. Don't be sniffing everything now. Lay back down. Okay. Nope. Hey, no. Stop it. He ate my wires one time while I was streaming. I was looking at him. I looked away. I looked back. He was eating the wire. Yeah, I hope to see you there, Anthony. I'm really excited for the second half because I've never seen it before. But yeah, sleep well. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for the conversation. Thank you. Oh my god, zebra cakes are so good. Like, I hate doing it to myself because I know it's like the fakest thing I could ever eat. But they're so good. Like, I'm the person that every time I pass by Twinkies, I'm like, that's my past life. It's like an old toxic relationship that I once had, but I'd be thinking about them. And I can't help it. Oh man, zebra cakes. Hey. Shh. You guys play so loud. Hey, Kiba. Hey, Kiba. Stop. Elliot. When I say stop, you stop too. Good girl. Good boy. Elliot, stop. Stop it. Good boy. Relax. You guys played all day. Hey. Yin sounds like me. I gotta walk all the way downstairs and back up again. Gary, what's up? Gary and his acronym. What's going on with y'all? Vibing nice. So I bought a shaver today from the, what's it called? The Dollar Club or something? Hold on. I have my little bag here. The Dollar Shave Club. I always see advertisements for it. And it was actually in the store. I was like, okay. Let me test it out. Oh yeah. I don't know. Apparently they have really good quality shavers. But with like a very competitive price. And they did. Like I was in the store and I was like, oh wow. These are actually like pretty cheap. Oh, hype, Gary. But yeah, at Walmart, they had, you know, those glass doors that you need the key to open, slide open, so that you can get the product. They had that for all of the shavers, like all the shavers, for all the beard shaving cream and just anything that had to do with shaving. It was all behind this glass wall, and I'm like, why are they all behind the glass wall? It was super weird because no other Walmart is like that. Only this one location. So I had to ask an employee, and you know how hard it is to find an employee at Walmart. And they were like, ooh, we don't have the keys. You're gonna have to ask the pharmacy and they can page somebody. That's the pharmacy. They page them. I kid you not, I was waiting for this shaver for like 30 minutes. Like, so much time was passing. 30 minutes in total. But waiting. Nobody came. I asked the lady again. She had a badass attitude. I'm like, okay, thank you. Like, you know. She's like, I guess I'll page them again. And I'm like, okay, thank you. Nobody comes. There's no button like near the area that's like, oh, if you need assistance, press this button. So eventually I'm like, all right, I need this shaver because I don't want to have to come to Walmart again, and all my shavers are like dull. So I keep walking around Walmart until I finally find a little button that's like, if you need assistance, press this button. And I'm like, beep, 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 beep. Kid you not, I pressed it. 2 seconds later, this like older woman comes and she's like, what do you need? And I was like, do you have the key to the shavers? And she was like, yeah. And then we walked all the way across to where the shavers were, and she walked super slow, but I was very happy to have her help. But the whole point is that after all that time, she gets the shaver, and I was like, oh, thank you so much. And she was like, are you about to check out? And I was like, I'm about to grab some dog food and then check out. She was like, okay, well, I'm gonna give this to one of the women with the vest on in the front by self-checkout. Sorry, but you're not permitted to have this in the store. A razor, like a shaving, like a shaver. And I'm like, she's just like, yeah, so just make sure you get it from there. And I'm like, okay. So I do all the rest of my shopping. I go up there. Of course, the lady in the vest in the front, I never got any shaver. I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, you're kidding me. I'm like that. There's an older lady that she opened it for me. She got the shaver. She said that she was gonna give it to you guys. No older lady works here. She's making me seem crazy. I'm like, like I don't know if she's trying to say that maybe she's not old. Like, am I offending this person? But she was like very old. Like she looked like somebody's grandmother. So I'm like, I just said older. I mean, say she was old. She's older. She's older than all of us. No, nobody old works here. And I'm like, is she messing with me? And I was like, she's older than us. I literally said, I'm like, she's older than us. She was like, no, I've only had young people working. I'm like, so I had to go back to find this button again. And I'm like, beep, 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 just spamming it, holding it, letting go. And this teenager, it's so funny because like whenever I see teenagers now, I'm like, oh, it's crazy because when you go from a teenager to an adult, it just happens. Like there's no like awareness. You're just like, I'm a teenager and now I'm an adult. Suddenly, like, so I look at teenagers and I'm like, that's crazy. We're so far away now. Like I'm like, you're like a little baby. But I'm still so like I still regard myself as like very, very young. But when I see teenagers, I'm like, oh, like look at the kids playing together. Like so this teenager, she's just staring at me. And I mean like boldly, just like, and I'm like, cause I keep clicking the button. And then I look like behind her. I don't know what was going on. I looked behind her to see if like an employee was coming because she's like standing along the whole hall or like the walkway. And when I look behind her, she's like breaks her neck to look behind too. I'm like, dang, this girl's super curious. I started laughing. I'm like, oh my gosh. But yeah, I think she was really concerned about like how serious I was with this button. And long story short, yeah, the lady, the same lady finally came and she was like, she like sucked her teeth and was like, you know, like they probably put the shaver back and they don't want to admit it, and now I have to get it for you again. So she got it and she gave it to me and I got the check out, and that's it. My bad. But I asked the older lady, I was like, oh, you know, like, did something happen at this location that you can't have razors now? And she was like, oh, well, you know, and I was like, you know, did somebody get hurt? And she's like, oh, girl, no, like, you know, we have knives and stuff like that in the kitchen section. No, we only locked it because people were stealing. And I was like, oh. She's like, yeah, too many people were stealing razors, so we just decided to put all of them behind the wall. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, it was a huge hassle. Gary, yeah, that's concerning. Does that usually happen to you? I know you said it's been happening today, but is that something you're used to? You ever got checked for that? It was, Tiana. It was more of a mental workout, if anything, like testing my patience. I'm just staring at them like, damn, how bad do I want the shaver? I started shaking the glass a little. I'm like, damn, I guess I do want it. Oh, this is what we tried to do yesterday. This is the last one. No. Oh my goodness, Gary. We were talking about that last stream. Jeez Louise. It's super hard with the metronome though. Okay. Oh, we were supposed to play yesterday, Akrab. I totally forgot. Oh, ew, Gary. I'm chunky milk too. Oh my gosh. Mm-mm-mm. Ugh. Ugh. Mm. If you get scored on, you sub out and someone takes your place. That does sound pretty fun. When does it end? Or how does it end? Is it just the 5 minutes? Mm-mm-mm. Oh my god, I don't think I can do the old version anymore. Now I'm thinking of the new version. I lost that song. No, now I'm back at nothing. Oh man, because now I'm scared to relearn it because then what if I forget the new one? Oh my gosh. That does sound really fun. Maybe we'll do that tonight. We should do that as a community. But it would only be people that I can trust to actually follow the rules because there's always going to be that one person that goes in on a 1v1 being the second man and like, tries to ruin it. I don't know it anymore. GG's. Wait. Ew, a dookie butter. What are you guys going through? Why all these nasty analogies? Um, mm, That's a horrendous image you just put in my head. I'm cheeky booty at once. Dang, imagine ever hitting diamond in ones. This is so good. Wow. Go, Yen. I'm trying to remember what the song was like. Okay, so I still remember it. I think it's good though. I think it's good that my initial response to going into the song now is trying to do the new version that we're learning. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, I'm not used to you asking me questions. um, I can't say. I think that's one of those things where I would tell people in person, but it's a nickname. Righty. Yeah, same, Akrab, same. Um, some people were trying to make plans for Sunday, and I was like, yeah, I can't. Sunday is Psych Sunday, and I can never miss a Psych Sunday. Crispy, trust me, you have to get to the parts. You'll know when you're there. You'll know, and let me know when you know. Yeah, exactly, Akra. It's easier when I do it slow. know what's weird? I have this timer. Like OBS shows you how long you've been live, and it says I've been live for 38 minutes. Something tells me that that is a lie. Something tells me that that's not correct. Just a tad bit off, yes. Hey, you, I don't like your girlfriend, no way, no how, I think you need a new one. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Major scale. Okay, hold on, I'm not ready. Woo. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I think I got better at this. 87. We've been consistently getting it on the first try. What is this? I don't know. I don't know, but I don't want to jinx it. Okay. So this is what I want to do. I'm gonna look back. I'm gonna choose a song and I want to remember it. What's a good sounding one? Ferrer, Chiquise. I wish I knew how to pronounce them. Yeah, almost. I don't know how this is supposed to sound, but let's find out. I want to remember. Ow. Wow, it's fast. Okay, I see. Oh shit. What's the next part? Wow. I'm goated. I'm gonna memorize this by heart. And I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna add it to my belt. I am the top 5% for this song off of that one time I played it just now. Because I beat my old high score originally by 7,850 points. So let's remember. How we doing? Wait. Wait. I'm trying to memorize it. Okay, so I got the beginning. Wait, no. So okay. Okay, so no. No. I don't know that part. Okay, okay. Oh snap. I got it, I got it. All right. Let's see if I can beat my high score. Okay, I'm not paying attention. I completely missed that part. Well, I missed 4 notes, but I thought we were going into the next section. I was like passively looking. So I know it by heart. Now let's see if we can do it with the time. These are all quarter notes, so speed it up. Holy moly. A really, really fast metronome stresses me out. Nice. We did it. Awesome. I'm surprised. I will say, I was like, oh, I thought I would choose a song and I'd be working on that for the rest of the time. So, wonder if we can learn the other songs that quickly. So, now we have C. Ah, how did you know? That's exactly how I feel. Like, I've been starting to get... I'm so sorry. I've been starting to get stressed out because I've been thinking a lot about my goals and my progress and everything. And, okay, with languages, right, the biggest marker at the end of the day, communication is the biggest marker of whether or not you're learning your language, right? Like, the more you can communicate yourself, whether it be written or spoken language, like, that's the better, right? Or if you can understand more and more. With music, I feel like I'm trying to cover all my bases, so I'm not really seeing myself excel anywhere. But I know I'm moving forward constantly, so it doesn't bother me. But in my mind, the biggest marker is my ability to play music. Like, my ability to play the songs. Um, and I'm like, damn, like I could only play the one Yuruma song, and now I can't even play that because I'm learning new notes for it. So what do I have? I mean, I have Happy Birthday, and that's it. I have Happy Birthday, and now I have this song. Now we have this song. Oh, wait, did I forget it? Oh, I'm doing chords. I know it. I know it. I'm just not into it right now. The notes aren't hard for that song, but now it bothers me now. And then it repeats. It's not even a different section or part. This song, I vaguely remember playing way back when. Oh no, this is hard. Holy moly. This is New World Symphony. It has 4 parts. They're all different. Haven't played it since I first got my stars. Let me grab some water. I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the song I want to learn before we go. This is the goal. This is it. Okay. Okay, so let's keep practicing that first one. Rocket League. Rocket League's later for me. But I am pre-hydrating for it. Okay, and then it moves, right? So that's the first one. Ends with C's. Then we're gonna start with A. So I'm gonna be in G position. It's A. Oh, I got this. I got this for sure. The only thing is that it's going to be hard for one, for me to remember it, and two, to do the tempo myself. It's hot. All right, that's been at 70%. Now let's perform it at 100%. Uh-oh, I lost myself. Holy moly, jeez. All right, not bad, not bad, not bad. The first and fourth part, I got 3 stars. Second and third part, I only got 1 star, so we're gonna try that again. Okay. Why is this so slow sometimes? You keep missing that same note and it bothers me at this point. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna try to learn part by part so that I can memorize it, practice timing part by part, rather than overwhelming myself with all 4 parts at once and feeling like I'm not going anywhere, not getting anywhere. So. That's the whole thing. Play it again. I keep getting perfect, but like, I can't remember it. No. Timing. No. Yeah. Okay. So it does end up repeating. Except the second time, so it goes from. And it goes. No. Okay. Now do it better now. Okay. No. Dang it. I don't know why that part is hard for me to remember. Stop forgetting your bass. I'm changing the rhythm. It's not supposed to be like that. Phew. Yeah, I am. I'm trying to like feel it. Get that muscle memory. Like I feel like I rely on the visual way too much. Mm. So, what was the first song? Now we have. Wait. Wait. Yeah. Wow, now I feel like when I look at it, I don't understand it. Wait. Wait. My arm itches for no reason. No. That's it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Rare G keys and C. Holy moly, jeez Louise. Do it looking at your hands. I feel like I mess up more when I'm looking now because now I'm used to feeling it. All right. I'm pausing there. So, let me finish off with practicing what we've learned so far with Yuruma. Okay. Let's stop mixing parts. Wow, it's like so similar, but such a different song. I can't wait to be able to play it quickly. Thank you, Kiss Me. Oh my gosh, we're gonna do great things. I'm excited. um, I'm excited. I just want to be able to play a bunch of different songs. So, yes, let's recap. Wait. That's part one. We will continue to learn more and more. Nah, it could be all of us. We're all goated out here. You still remember Happy Birthday, Crispy? So good. Now, I said the same thing. It had been years. It came back. Happy birthday never leaves you. But all right, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your time. I'm gonna get on to Rocket League. It'll be the same thing. I'll probably be on like 11:50. So that's like 20 minutes. I want to find something else to eat and hydrate more and all that good stuff. I'm also gonna go check on Kibi because I left her in the living room. So thank you guys again, and for some of you guys, I will see you soon. Don't forget Psych Sunday on Sunday. I'm super excited about it. I can't wait to play the game. And yeah, if you have not subscribed already, make sure to do so to keep up with everything, and I will see you guys soon. Goodbye.